The DC Declaration has been put together by a group of stakeholders and has been endorsed by the International AIDS Society because it's a call on everyone who can help turning the tide on the epidemic. We believe we have the means to turn the tide on the epidemic from a scientific and from a prevention point of view. And we think some of the things that we need to turn the tide are first, end stigma and discrimination, and that's the first important call that we make in that declaration. We can turn the tide if everyone who needs treatment has access to treatment. We've made an important move in that direction in the past 10 years. If you look at the situation 10 years ago, a few tens of thousands of people in sub-Saharan Africa had access to treatment. We're up to 6.5 or 6.8 million people having access to treatment in the world. We need to go to 15 or 20 million people having access to treatment in the world. And the third important thing for us, if we want to turn the tide on the epidemic, is to have all policies based on evidence and not on morals or judgments. Evidence-based policies are the best way to actually decrease the number of new infections, decrease the prevalence of HIV in most countries, and decrease the incidence of new infections annually in countries most affected by the epidemic. So that's the main messages of the DC Declaration, and we really call on every person that's involved in HIV or that's concerned with HIV to sign on the declaration.